Oh, I heard about Gala from Lilo, okay? And Gala does not speak English, but her exhibit was stealing the show at Houston. So when I got the recording, you can hear them in there. When I got the recording, I'm very taken with her quilts. I mean, very taken. But then I went to her website and started looking at her artwork because she is a multidisciplined artist. All right. And I can't remember if it says it in the piece or not, but Lilo mentioned that she even kind of got started doing murals on walls, but she does it all. And in fact, on her website, there's very little about quilting. So let's take a look see at her work because I think it will give you a profound understanding of the depth of creativity and skill that she has. Okay, so this is, you come to her website and you see this. And I have no idea what that medium is. I have no idea, but I think she can just do darn near anything. So then on the front page, and you can see it's all up there in French, I believe. She's actually speaking in Russian, and it's being interpreted by a Russian interpreter. So we'll get into that in the piece. Um, Here's the second one that pops up after that. Uh, This takes it takes my breath away. I don't even really truly know how to respond to this. This is absolutely not indicative of her work. Okay, so here we go. This is starting to kind of look like her work. This is painted, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the medium. I really can't tell, is it acrylic? Is it oil? Is it pastel? I mean, I don't know. But it's just beautiful. I got lost in her website, all right? Totally got lost. And another interesting thing was so many of these works were like 40 by 40. And to me, that feels very, very Russian. Of course, I had to put this one in. Of course I did. Oh my gosh. I miss my cat. I miss my cat so much. I can't stand it. Oh, even though she made me mad. I guess it's like kids, right? Wouldn't this be pastel, you guys, if you were a betting person? Wouldn't it be pastels? I'm showing you the breadth of her work, and there's a ton on her website. She does do a lot of women, and she does do a lot of nude women, and they're very abstract and stylistic. I chose this one to share with you because it takes my breath away. I mean, this woman has chops, you know? This one's a little bit longer, 40 by 50. I think with some of her work, you could go up and say, oh, that is of her. But then other pieces, you might go, whoa, 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 where'd that come from? Look at how beautiful. Look how beautiful. And now I'm kind of seeing the way the style of quilting kind of breathe through the whole thing. And apparently the students at Houston just lost their minds over her, and it was the talk of the quilt exhibits. Any of these would happily, happily hang in my house. Okay, here we go. I had to smile when I saw this one because, Ricky just got done with or is working on his one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. And I know he didn't see this, but, great minds, right? Super fun, beautiful, perfect. I mean, perfect. her brain is just amazing. By the looks of it, that's the year 2000, I think, at the bottom. And then I thought that this was an appropriate one to end on looking at her other artwork, because it is the birth of Jesus, which I think is just absolutely beautiful for this time frame. Now you look at this, okay, this is a quilt, people. This is a quilt. So you can kind of see how the influence, let me go down here just for grins and see what pops up. No, not that one. You can kind of see the rhyme and reason. Okay, and then let's go back up to this one. You can see the connection between them. So anyways, we do have an interpreter. Lilo asks questions. It is just give yourself a little bit of time to, listen through. And I know you will be as impressed as I am, the whole 9 yards. So let's take a look. Where is it? Okay, there it is. John just walked in and goes, look at those curves. Her work is astonishing. And Lilo said all of the students were just thrilled with the class. I'm hoping we can do something with her down the road. I'm speechless. Now, as far as her selling her work, I don't know, but I think she does, because if you go to her website, Galla Grotto, it will take you to different areas. And I think some said like private collection and stuff like that. The other thing that I thought was interesting in looking at this, and you might want to go back if you've got your little color wheel, is I always wonder how someone who is that graceful, accomplished, etc., how does she look at color? And this was here from Monday's thing, and I would look at a quilt and I go, okay, what is the color combination? What is the color combination? And in her work, she has, I know she's not looking at a color wheel because she doesn't need one, but it helped me understand kind of what is going on. So, Gala, thank you so, so, so much. All right. Before we say bye-bye on Monday, I was wrong. Dee is going to be on this Saturday. Yes, she is. She is a trooper. And I will be back next Wednesday with a thing with Cynthia England. If you're not familiar with Cynthia England's work, I went to her webpage. Okay, I just need to say this too, and I'm glad I remembered it. When I look at what we just presented to you from Gala, I don't think any of this would have been really possible before the internet, and and while yes, there's some disadvantages that we have to be on the internet, the advantages way outweigh any disadvantage. And one of the things the internet is doing is connecting us globally as creatives, and just like that, you guys can get off and Google Galla Grotto, and boom, you're in her world. Okay. So next Wednesday, and I know her, we've done a show with her, Cynthia England. I pulled this up. This is on the front page of her web, and I almost started crying because I have such an affinity for boats. But then this is another piece of hers too. And she has a special exhibit, and we got a great interview with her too. I'm so grateful that that everybody, that we are on the net and this and that. Okay, I just got distracted. Okay, what's her website? Let me go back to this. Okay, Galla Grotto. Galla Grotto. That's all you're going to have to put in, and you will get right there. And then just go, surf around a little bit. Okay, are we guys good for that? Galla Grotto. If you can't remember, go back and replay this. And I don't even know, we're probably 10 minutes in. All right.